guys, it's Brooke. I'm back. We're at part 5. Look at us zipping right along. We have constructed the mask at this point. We've got all 3 layers sewn. We are looking good. We need to make some casings on either side. And these are where your strings or ties are going to run so that you can tie one set behind your head and one set behind your neck. You can't see me, behind your neck. Okay, so let me move these. And this is where we left off. All I've done to this since I left you is, we turned it right side out. And so I gave it a good, nice press. And oh, it's looking good. Look at that. Pressed it. And then what you have on this end are these flaps. Let me zoom this in. Let's try that. I'm going to touch a button while we're recording. What? Anything could happen. Let's see. There are too many choices. I use a webcam, not a phone, so I'm just randomly touching things and seeing. I wanted to zoom in so you could see better. Oh, there we go. Let's just see. Close your eyes if this is going to make you dizzy, because we're going in. Here we go. There we go. That's pretty good. I'll take it. All right. So now you can see better. This is where we left off. Okay, we just sewed the bottom hem, or the bottom seam, and the top seam, turned it right side out. So now what we're going to do on our little wingies here is we're going to fold 1/4 of an inch, give or take, on the outside fabric. Okay, and we've got the lining side facing us. This is our filter pocket. This is our inside lining. This is our outside fabric. Go ahead and fold in about 1/4 of an inch. You can finger press it. You can do it at the iron. I did mine while I was ironing the whole piece. Gave it just a little press so it's easier to sew so you guys can see. And then we're going to fold this whole piece up and over. So we're going to enclose this raw edge of the lining. And we're going to fold this piece over to make our casing. The only thing you need to watch out for is make sure you're not closing up your filter pocket. Now, it does get a little thready, and again, normally were I making clothing or something, I would be way more careful and what have you. But we're just trying to get through this the best we can. Take off some of these threads. Okay. So again, this is our lining side facing us. Here's our filter pocket. This is the little wing that we made on either end. Fold up about 1/4 of an inch of the outside fabric, and that's going to be poking out the most on this side. And then fold it up and over, enclosing that raw edge. You can press it, or actually that's a little further than I wanted to go. There we go. You can press it that way. You can finger press it. Just pop a pin in it. Whatever works. I'm going to pop a pin in it. And I'm going to set up the other side as well. Same exact way. Okay, so here's the other side. Just going to fold about 1/4 of an inch-ish over on my, that's my outside fabric. Oops. And then folding it over to enclose that raw edge. Finger pressing it down. Just make sure that you leave enough space here. This is where you're going to run your strap through. Whatever tie you're using, a shoelace, elastic, a self-tie from the fabric. I'm using strips of t-shirt fabric, and they are quick and easy and work really well. So just throw a pin in there and we can sew these. I'll take it to the machine, and what we're going to do is sew really close to this folded edge. Let me use a pin because my nails are in the way. I did my own nails last night. By doing them, I mean I just lopped them off. I have my own nails and then acrylic on top of them. Bits of acrylic were flying everywhere. I don't even know what to do about that. So we're going to sew right along. Oops, that's not the camera. That's the camera. Right along this folded edge. And here comes Nom. He's got his camera. He's a good boy. Oh, and look at this. I did not put that back on my pin holder, and that would end up on the floor and it's one of the new pins that I bought that would stab me in the foot and make me swear.
Wait a second.
Okay. So Mark is having camera problems, so I'm just gonna straighten out my thread and whatnot while we're waiting for him to be able to grab us. Okay. So, oh, there's Mark. Okay. I just removed the pin because I wanted to make this slightly more narrow than I had it. So I'm going to start at the very bottom again. I'm going to start up a little bit more than that because I was afraid it was going to jam. And we're going to straight stitch again. And it's going to jam anyway. So I'm going to raise my needle, scoot that up a little bit and see if we can get it going. That's going to leave an ugly mark on the outside, but there you go. It's going now, that's cool. Doing my back stitch. Normally a little bit of a lump like that in the thread. Oh, it's really not feeding. This is where we went off the rails yesterday. Hold on. I just stopped my machine and I'm kind of readjusting. I don't know what its problem is. Probably me, I'm talking. That's where we went off the rails yesterday with an ugly seam, and I'm using brightly colored thread for you guys to see, so that'll really show on the other side. Okay, back stitch, right up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that and show you. Look at that. That's gonna be our casing right there. Little bit of knottage down there, but you know what? It's okay. It would probably normally be in colors that coordinate with the fabric more, and this is also going to get gathered up when the tie goes in. So you know what? I'm really not gonna lose any sleep over it. So I'm going over to the other side. Make sure my fabric's all tucked in nicely, and I'm not going to start at the very, very top because that's where I'm getting hung up. So start just a little bit down. Do a few straight stitches, back stitch up, get those stitches locked in place. Oops. Hit the off button for no reason. Just grab that button, or the pin, you know, the pin that looks like a button. Zip right on down to the bottom. And again, you guys, this is just what I came up with looking at a bunch of different videos. If you have different ideas, do it. Do it your way. Do it with what you have. Sew it differently, whatever. I'm mostly doing these videos for our friends who do not sew, just to try to make it quick and easy for them to be able to do this. And maybe they need some masks at their house, or they have some friends they want to make masks for. Perfect. Do it. And I'm just trying to make this step by step as easy as I possibly can for those of you who do not sew. And I'm just trimming off some various threads. So you guys, really, that is it. Poof. You've got your mask done. All that. Oh my goodness, are those crooked? Oh well, what am I gonna do? Again, had I used matching thread, I would never notice how crooked those are, and it's still fine. One of you lucky peeps who's waiting for a mask is gonna get the crazy thread with the crooked seams, but it's fine. It works better than nothing. It'll go through the wash. It can get boiled. It's all good. And all that's left to do now is to cut some t-shirt fabric, which is what I'm using, to put through these so that it can get gathered up and fitted a little bit to the face. Won't be a perfect, Loctite match, but it'll be something. So overall, you're done. Done with the sew-in. Use whatever you're going to use for casing or for ties, and you're just going to thread one through here and one through here, and I will come back with one last part showing you how I use t-shirt fabric. I think that my friend Laura at Laughing Dog's Book Nook is going to show you how to make the self-tie out of fabric. That looks great. It works great. The only problem with it is it takes longer, and it's kind of fussy. It's not hard at all. So if you're just making them for you and your family, you might want to run right over to Laura's when she gets that video up and check it out. but we're mass producing right now, so I'm going the t-shirt route. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Again, if I can answer any questions, reach out to me or to Laura. Our emails are down below. We are happy to help with any questions. If you'd like to make some masks to donate, perfect, reach out to one of us. If you need some masks, reach out to one of us. We are really quite thrilled with how many of you have jumped in to help with your time or your money or both, or just, you know what, just your love. So, yeah, thank you. Links down below for me and Laura. Also a link down below where you can get the pattern and direction or instructions, such as they are, on a Google Drive document that is free of charge. The link is down below. And I will come back one more time to torment you with putting in, help you with putting in our ties. Great. You guys, make yourself a mask, stay safe, stay well, and stay home. Love you.